Yeah, it's Hobbs Horror, knocking down your door, all about the guts and gore, blood and pus, give him some more. He wants bone and entrails spread across the floor. If you're looking for that theater macabre, bruh, look no more. Sit back and relax and enjoy some Hobbs Horror.
Thank you for watching Hobbs Horror.
Yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good shit.
Hello folks, back with you with another review here. Today we're reviewing Messiah of Evil, which I want to thank MVD Entertainment for sending me to review. It's a 1974 film. It gets a 7.3 on IMDb. That's current. I'm not sure if it's stayed that way since I've done this review. Hour and 30 minutes long. Let's talk about Messiah of Evil. Written and directed by Willard Hike and Gloria Katz, who ended up being married a year after the film. Ironically enough, they also directed, well, they were partially directed, but they wrote. They were the writers for the famous film known as American Graffiti, one of my favorite films. One other tidbits from this film is they initially were going to go with the name of Return of the Living Dead, but were sued by George Romero. Can you imagine why? Yeah, he won that case. But anyways, let's talk about the film. Messiah of Evil. You have Arietta, who is looking for her strange father, who just happens to go to this beach called the Dunes. Now, keep in mind, the Dune is kind of a place where you would go to sell your art. He's an artist. It's on a beach. It's kind of a place that's kind of out there, right? And all the people in town talk about this thing called a blood moon. She was walking around when she goes to find him. Now, if you look into biblical history, the blood moon means the end of the world. Just telling you guys that just because I was raised by a religious family, and that's just what it means. If you see a blood moon, that means it's time to get your affairs in order and get ready to go. Anyways, so she's gone on her search for her father, and she meets up with this gentleman at a gas station who tells her, "Why would you want to go to the Dune?" And she's getting all these people that are kind of prohibiting her from going. And she finally goes, and she ends up meeting this couple. It's this guy John and Tony and this other girl, and basically they're all together, but there's all these weird intentions and stuff. And she kind of becomes attached to them as she has really nobody to stay with there. And ironically, they're staying at her father's house because they are looking for his art. So you can imagine all this stuff is happening and all these weird twists and turns happen. But then things start to take a turn for the worse, and people start getting picked off one by one. And you see some creative kills start to happen, and it becomes a different type of subgenre. I don't want to go into too many details because I don't want to spoil the film like I've done before in reviews. Let me give you my thoughts on the Messiah of Evil. I started watching this movie and it really has this feeling of impending doom. Then I realized, you know what, I've seen this fucking movie before. I watched this when I was really young. I had a VHS tape of this, and I watched this. And I can tell you the picture quality on this Blu-ray, if you decide to get it, is outstanding. You know, being from 1974, the picture grain is really not there. Just really, really well shaped up. I enjoyed this movie for what it was. I thought some parts of it were slower than others. A really great ending. There's a theater scene which was really epic. I liked a lot. You do have some very attractive ladies in it, but really no nude scenes, if any. Which is kind of a little disappointing for the 70s. I mean, you could show a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, overall, this movie was entertaining. It's not going to be for everybody. kind of a slow burn, but I think it's worth a watch. Let me know if you've seen The Messiah of Evil. It's kind of an underknown film that I don't really see a lot of people talk about anymore. I know it was on hold for a long time, then it got picked up and finished. I don't know what the budget was on the film, but it's interesting to see that Willard Hike and Gloria Katz did this film after writing American Graffiti later on in life. So, anyways, I will catch up with you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget, we have lots of videos up. Trying to get them watch hours. If you wouldn't mind checking out some of my playlists, going back and seeing if there's anything particular you could enjoy. There's a little something for everybody there. And as the Hobbster is trying to get back to that monetization, as always, I appreciate you guys. We will be back on the midnight hour on December the 7th, as we are taking this week off. I will catch up with you later. Have a wonderful weekend. Peace.
Welcome to the house on the A6 block. I'm just chilling on the porch in my chair I rock. I'm your host Jimmy Biggs with the coolest grip. Only light outside is the full moon rip. Welcome to a world mixed with evil and good. If you ain't plan on staying, then you misunderstood. This ain't a nightmare, the figment of imagination. Step aside and the house will awaken. Skeleton.